This is
I actually got caught off guard, was outside handing out a little Jesus. And actually, the downtown clock just went off. So they're late too. The downtown noon clock, they just went off. Yeah, Frankie, there now. That was 2 minutes late. I got a friend asking me, "Hey Ray, how you doing?" I appreciate it. Yep, 2 minutes late. Mr. Frankie had already messaged me. Hey, no live today. Nah, I apologize. I didn't. The noon bell just now quit chiming. I didn't know it was 2 after. I knew it was close and I had to get in, but I thought, while it was chiming, I was still in the good. But I was talking to a young person going by that wanted to sign the petition. So, what the heck? If I'm a minute or two late, what the heck? Well, I think it was meant to be because I got a pretty good parking spot for the day if I wanted attention. I'm right across the street from the courthouse. And everywhere up and down the road and thereabouts is 2-hour parking. Every once in a while you'll find a little strip here and there, 1, 2, couple spaces that isn't marked that. And, people that live here and stuff, get here early, they know them spots. Well, it just so happened this morning, I got here early enough and parked, and I didn't notice it, but I parked in the perfect spot. There is no time limit. On the island I'm on, between point A and point B, there is no sign saying 2-hour limit at all. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody over at the courthouse, and I said, yeah, I might park here all day. And she seen me park there because she said, I wondered who had that bus. And she said, you got one of the good spots. So, hey, One More Life, what's up? So I'm actually parked right across the street from the Greene County Courthouse. And, yep. We've got 2 court cases now. The first one is going to be July 16th at 1:30. And my second case is a different judge. Cool. On the I filed that one. The first one was filed on the 4th, and that court date and first judge is on 7/16. The one I filed today will be held on July 31st at 10:30 a.m. And of course, on the 16th, 17th, I have that trespass hearing, the criminal trespass hearing. Unless someone was to stop that before they got really embarrassed with the evidence that I've got against them. But that's what I've been doing today. And like I say, I decided to stay here parked across from the courthouse, be the bigger person. I emailed the corporate office, the CEO of Walmart. Not that it's going to do any good, but I sent the CEO of Walmart a thing saying, hey, what the hell, Walmart? So basically, they have until in the morning to get a hold of me, or I'm going on over to Bentonville. They may not talk to me there, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I like new subscribers. It's not about me, except I do stand up for my rights, and I like it when people, know that I stand up for my rights and support me for standing up my rights, because most people don't stand up for their rights. Just like nobody belongs in jail for weed. I had a gentleman come by just a couple minutes ago, tell me how weed's legal here. And I told him, yeah, under state law, but it's illegal on federal law. You can still buy it, it's legal. I'm like, you missed the point. Yes, you can buy weed here in a few other states and stuff. You can have it, but it's still a federal crime. That's what we need to change. But these people are so weighed up on these other drugs and alcohol they're on, they won't listen to the reason at all. So some people, it's just really sad. You can't help. Be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Scan that. You can also go to 420gym.com. If you're in Springfield, Missouri, there's the Greene County Courthouse right there. That's where I had to go in up to the second floor to file the lawsuit. But you can't miss me. I'm here with the Cannabago, doing what I do best, bringing awareness that everybody needs cannabis. It's a God-given herb. He didn't say he gave us every herb but cannabis. It's the most beneficial plant on earth. That's why we can't have it. Let's go back in where I can. Oh, one last thing. Can't we all just get a bong? One of my mottos. Peace, love, and cannabis for all is my main motto. But can't we just all get a bong? Is right up there in my top, 3 or 4. You're gonna get that tattooed one day. There you go. Well, I'm down to 2. The puppy I'm keeping, and the other one's trying his best to warn into my heart that I'd keep him too. But I'm hoping I'll find him a good home next couple of days. Because I can't keep 2. I got Miss Betty already. I got Miss Betty. I'm Miss Betty. Well, that's how my day is going, folks. I hope everybody's is going good. I see no rush out to Walmart's headquarters, I figured I'd give them one more chance to contact me after sending the email to the CEO. I'll be calling Bentonville after lunch, City Hall, and let them know I'm coming back there to do my petition. I mean, I don't have to or nothing, but maybe that'll alleviate a little embarrassment in their police department once they find out that I'm coming back. Because we had a little incident last time I went over no proof of insurance. I had the proof, but I wouldn't turn my camera off to show the cop on my phone. And the sergeant wouldn't tell him to go sit in the car so I could show him. So I said, give me the ticket, I'll fight it in court. Because I have, I've got insurance. I thought it had to go in the next day, show proof of insurance, it was dismissed. Nah. You'd have to be there until court 30 days later. So I come up, I'll just sit in your town 30 days. Monday morning, they decided to drop the ticket after I proved insurance. An officer come down with the guy from the city. He said, would you show him you got insurance? I'm like, yep, here. The guy looked at, yep, you got insurance. You're free to go. You know, you don't have no tickets or anything against us. So I want to call and make sure, because look what Walmart did to me. Damn it, Mom. They trespassed me, then they backtracked. Oh, we're so sorry. We shouldn't have trespassed you. You're not trespassed. And then look at all the trouble I got into the other day. Bunch of BS. Hell, a friend of mine sent me a link. My friend Ray sent me a link. Lady won $2.1 million because they accused her of stealing. You know, them stop, whatever, check your receipt, whatever. They accused her of stealing and whatnot. And I didn't read the whole story, whether the scanner malfunction, whatever. But she won $2.1 million. That would be something. I must not be seeing comments, or people aren't commenting because they just stopped. Are you still here, Frankie or Ray? Oh, right on, Ray. Thank you. I didn't know if I was going to see a comment or not, but thank you. Right on time. You couldn't have timed that better for me. I was just getting ready to say Frankie or Ray, and boop. You know. Oh, goodness sakes. This way, I can finish up what little cannabis I've got. Because Arkansas only has medical cannabis, from what I understand. So, the only thing I'll be able to get over there is Delta products, which is better than no product, but you know, this type pre-roll crap, crappy crap. Well, what's anybody want to talk about? Nothing? No Krusty today? No Will? Hell, I think I lost half the trolls yesterday. Pretty good. Hey, this is not about me, folks. It's about nobody belongs in jail for weed. And if you believe in that statement alone, or the statement that we need it federally legal for all, screenshot, scan that, please. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We are going backwards quickly. Texas, Alabama, they want to outlaw all hemp products, THC products at all the deltas and stuff. And Congress is talking about getting rid of edibles. So keep an eye, folks. Most of all, be part of the solution. Hey, I wondered where you was at with your ears burning. So instead of going backwards, put your voices with mine. Let's join together. Get me 10,000 signatures before I leave Florida in a couple of months. I'll pull a permit and do a march in D.C. We need to get this done. It needs to be federally legal. Stop all this bullshit that they're doing. Make it a God-given herb, which it is. If you want to bust people for lighting it up, smoking it, well, catch them smoking it and do it, I guess. But the herb should never have been taken away. What about all the people that herb could benefit that are not actually heating it up? And you have to heat it up to get high. Whether you cook it, vape it, smoke it, you heat it up. How about all the millions of people that just want the medical benefits without heating it up? you do not get high because all marijuana is THCA. Every plant's THCA. None of it's THC until heat has been applied. So help me stop the lies. If you want, subscribe to my YouTube. I do a live here at noon and 7 every day now. Seeing old Suckberg don't like to save videos on Facebook no more. I do still do one on Facebook at 4:20. If it keeps dropping off and nobody wants to really attend, I'm going to do away with it. A lot better response on YouTube now. I kept Facebook because I thought a lot of people on Facebook liked it, but it's nowhere near as good as YouTube. And just one extra thing I got to do. Oh, goodness sakes. Looks like Bentonville, Arkansas, either this afternoon or in the morning. I figured I'd sit here at the courthouse till 5 or 6. Maybe not as quite as late. I might move over and set another spot for a little bit. But I'm going to be here for a little while. A couple more hours for sure. Then I'm going to go to Aldi's, I guess. Down there next to the Walmart that didn't like me. And then I'm going to park down the street from both of them, or either head to Bentonville, towards Bentonville. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to pull out this evening or in the morning. If there's a truck stop between here and there, I'll probably, which I'm sure they are, I'll probably might head out this evening because I'd like to get a shower. Well, that's about it. You're caught up. I have no idea what stories to tell or questions to answer if nobody asks them. So, anybody here, if you got any comments, questions, concerns, please post them. Hey, Case, how you doing? Oh, you're not doing a lot today? I don't blame you. I went in, filed that second lawsuit. And people here, the county people in Springfield, they're really, really, really nice people. It's kind of like there in Knoxville, how you got a city government and a county government, and your city mayor sucked, but your county mayor was pretty cool. It seems like that here too. I no work for today, damn. Oh, goodness sakes. Happy 7/9. Why are we celebrating 7/9? Is that like your birthday or something? I mean, come on, tell us what our celebration's about. that we're living, or is it your birthday, your anniversary? What are we celebrating? That way I know how much to celebrate. And a 6, not 7. What the heck are we talking about? What do you mean it's a 6, not a 7? You lost me. You lost me. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, happy 69. I got you. Now I got you. I just got your sick humor. I just got your sick humor. And well, I like it. Or twisted humor, not sick. But yeah, I like it. I understand that now. You got me now. The 69, yeah, 6 and 9. But see, I'm a 6'8" guy. Honestly, I'm a 6'8" guy. That's where they do me, and I owe them one. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you would have got me with the 6'8" just as well, because, yeah. They can do me and I'll owe them one. That's a 68. Or, women, their favorite number is 88. Yeah, they get 8 twice. Oh, case splits, yes, absolutely. Texas and Alabama's on a rock hard campaign to go after the Delta products and stuff. But you know what? Texas, the dumbasses deserve it. They should be flooding my petition. There's people right now on my Facebook and stuff from Texas, all over it. How come they're not spreading it and signing a petition and whatnot? That's why I don't go down to Texas and drive through Texas. You know, I spend a lot of time, money, and effort trying to get Texas. And hell, now I on all their TikToks, I paste the petition. I've gotten a couple of likes. So I know it's there. I know people see it. But do people take the time to copy paste, go look it up or anything? Hell no. See, if we don't put our voice, nobody's going to listen. If you were the president or Congress and nobody's screaming in your ear every day to do something, are you going to listen? No, because you got other things screaming in your ear. This petition needs to be one of the top petitions out there saying, yo, we want a voice in this. Especially when we have a president that calls himself a Christian. No, this was in the anointing oil. People get their heads, ass, whatever out of that King James Bible and go back in history like the Hebrew Bible wrote before. Cannabosum was in the anointing oil. Why do you think we have cannabinoid receptors? I'm not saying smoke it, but to deny it from everybody else that wants it for other than smoking, man, that's downright should be criminal. How dare they say they're Christians and we're Christians when they keep away the number one herb that the Creator gave us? It don't make no damn sense. It's like this Walmart bullshit. Don't make no sense. How can I be trespassed, go in the next day in a pot suit, be welcome, said hello to and whatnot, and a couple years down the road, threatened with jail from it? Don't make no damn sense. Oh, I'm doing well, David. Yeah, you just got that one, Frankie? Yeah. You know, that must be a chick riding the moon. That's the type girl that likes 88. See, she's riding the moon's eating her. That's the chick that likes 88. She got ate twice by the moon. Maybe I should have 88 put above that. Never thought of that. That's why when the trolls ask me if I'm gay or, you know, call me a sock jar or stuff, I'm like, man, are y'all so far off a base? I've always ate it the why. I don't know. Maybe you're lubing the door to open for the bombardment or something, you know? Maybe if you're wiping with lube first. But yeah, other than that, it don't make no sense to wipe first. Oh, not only that, Henry Ford built the hemp car that ran on hemp fuel. Back in the day, the government made the movie, Hemp for Victory. They denied it until Mr. Jack Harrah brought the proof to life. Our U.S. government made the movie Hemp for Victory, which you can still watch to this day. And farmers had to take a percentage of their land and grow hemp for the government. If they did not, they could lose their land or go to jail. Yes, if it wasn't for hemp, we would have lost the damn war. See, they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want people to know the truth. People still believe in the bullshit story of how it got named marijuana. William Randolph Hearst using yellow journalism, not fake news. Fake news, fake news. Sir, call it what it is, Mr. Trump. Yellow journalism. Go look up yellow journalism. Y'all know just what I'm talking about. And if you ask it who started it, it'll point out William Randolph Hearst. And it was a campaign to get rid of hemp back in the day. Because when it was named hemp, he tried that. They wouldn't get rid of it. But when he nicknamed it marijuana and said them filthy Mexicans brought it, you know, everybody's like, oh my God, Reaper Madness.
Howdy again.
Yep.
Sorry, hope I'm not bothering.
Oh, no. What's up?
I was wanting to stop by and just, you know, talk with you for a little bit longer. I sadly had to go back and, you know, work for that time when I was there. Yeah, I just want to let you know I already sent the petition to a few more of my friends here.
I appreciate that. They do.
Yeah. You know, again, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you that bad.
I'm just on my YouTube live. No, you're not bothering me.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just, you know, obviously, I have a long ways to go to really get very politically educated. I've been trying my best as a person who's wanted to pursue law as a career. I'm wanting to be a criminal defense attorney.
Well, the one thing you got to remember now, we gave up our rights as citizens, and well, our parents did. When you go to do this law thing, you're joining the British Attorney Registration. It's not American. We're under British law. Why do you think it's you know, we need to go back and get away from this and change it and go back to the sovereign citizen.
Well,
so
I think, you know, maybe
to join and change it, but the gold fringe around the flag, that never used to be and all.
Right.
When we went to the reserve and all, you know, we just need to go back to, just like people, someone wrote Free Palestine, which I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Anybody can write anything they want on my RV, okay? So I hope nobody gets mad at me about that, but I say free everyone. What do you mean free? It's like Black Lives Matter. Why don't every life matter?
Right.
So when they do something like that, it's like, to me, it's like, well, why think about yourselves? This state, they got pot. How many people's going to come by and want to sign a petition? I just had an argument with the guy. It's legal here, sir. It is, but it's under federal law. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, he just came out right off the bat saying that, and I mean, I just don't get that. Like I said, I did something called Politically Active when I was at OTC. It was like a nonpartisan group there, and so, you know, you get people from all sorts of walks of life, and really the most extraordinary thing is, no matter if people there voted for Democrats, or were passionate Democrats, or passionate Republicans, everyone really was just, you know, there to actually have a conversation.
And see, that's what's good, and you can, but as long as it's two-party system, it never works.
Right.
Never works.
Yeah.
And left wing and right wing is what, the same body.
Right. And something that, so we did kind of like, you know, bi-monthly meetings where we would pick the topic of the month, and Israel and Palestine did come up as a topic, and there's something that I've tried to really live by and think about that was said. It was probably the most intense meeting we ever had on campus. You know, we had some people who said some nasty things. Surprisingly, of all people, it was actually the professors who kind of cast the first stone when they outright told a student to read a book, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And,
well, it's just like scientists and stuff. I study and read the Bible, and I read the book of Enoch and stuff. I used to run a ride called the Gravitron, spins you around Sticky the Ball. Run one of those 12 hours a day for a few years, and you'll understand you're not living on a spinning ball hurling through the earth. We are on a flat plane, there's four corners and all. You ever seen the snow globe? Flat on the bottom, the big dome, and you shake it up and the snow falls, da-da-da, you know? That's what we are. It just makes perfect sense to me. Behind the NASA emblem is the snake's tongue.
Right.
So they can't get off this planet. Mars is going to be a virtual reality with the shit that you're going to go to. It's not going to be another planet or another. So.
Yeah, and like something that from that meeting, sorry, I just wanted to say one other thing about this, but you know, there's a gentleman there who, have you heard of Springfield Tenants Unite? It's a small organization here that's, you know, just fighting for the rights of tenants who live in the city. And
right on.
He wanted to, he got the last comment in at the meeting, and it's something that was so poignant. He was very obviously there, you know, as someone who was very supportive of Palestine, but he still took his last opportunity to speak there to, you know, point out every single person who was there to talk did so because they had a vested interest in, you know, making sure people were safe, making sure people, you know, could live in safety and peace.
Don't we need that everywhere?
Exactly.
Free everyone, not just Palestine, but everyone. That's what we got to work on, I think. That's why anybody put free Palestine, free Russia, free whatever they want on here. We should all live as human beings on planet Earth. We all bleed red, come in naked, nothing, go leave naked, nothing.
Right. There's I don't know, do you play a lot of video games?
No.
There's, you know, a game that I like to play called Helldivers. It's like, you know, a sci-fi thing. If you've ever watched the movie Starship Troopers.
Oh, yeah.
It's heavily based off of that. And so, you know, it's kind of ironic in the sense that's sort of a commentary on authoritarianism. But at the same time, the game essentially functions like a war. So there's an actual front line that all the players are fighting on, and it's, you know, played by all different sorts of people around the world. And there was a massive event that just happened in the game recently that kind of, to my shock, brought people together from particularly people who played in the United States and people who played in China. Where in
you never know what's going to bring people together.
And like the Earth itself came under attack in the game. And, you know, Shanghai was one of the cities that got attacked, and you had these American and Chinese players not only working together, even if it's over something as trivial as a video game, but they were working together and, you know...
Well, it's like a lot of people think that the military is going to go against their own and whatnot. I found out people put a front on in their life. You don't know what that person's going to do until it's time to be done.
Right.
And I don't think brothers and sisters are going to turn arms against brothers and sisters. Other people, illegals, you know, cartels, yeah. But against their own brother, I don't see that happening. But we just need to go back to regular where we have our own right. Who sold them my rights? You have to have a license to marry and a license to fish. You don't have to have a license to raise a kid. Seriously.
Pretty good point.
Seriously. I mean, seriously. Come on. And my whole thing is, and that's why we should all be free. And as long as we label Palestine, and just remember, human beings, planet Earth. Someone had a thing on the internet the other day about who's the most dangerous animal on the planet. Most people, or a lot of them, put humans. You know what I put?
What?
Earthlings. Earthlings is the correct answer, which they wrote me back and said, right answer, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got to come here and talk with you a little bit longer again.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and finish my broadcast.
What you're doing, and I guess if there's one other thing I'd say, I just wish that as a country collectively we would face the law in a much different way than we already do. I think even for
we need to come together with peace and love. But look what they're doing up there in the LA and all. Now, if they went out there in peace and love, stayed on the sidewalk, obeyed the laws, nothing would happen. But people pay people to go stir up the crowds, then it does, and then shit happens. It's all a setup. Like before in that one time when they had all the pallets of bricks down the street, and there's no construction going on, but they just happen to be there. So it's a big game, I guess, and I don't know who sold them the rights to use us as pawns in this game, but we need to take it back.
The only way to win is really just not to play it, isn't it?
Speak your voice. Look at all these people won't get on the petition. There's enough people in Texas alone to do my 10,000, make me pull permits to do a march in D.C., But if we don't get that petition to blow the hell up, they're not going to pay no attention at all. Jeb Mazansky got life without parole in Missouri.
Who did?
Jeb Mazansky.
Jeb Mazansky.
He did almost 23 years and Nixon pardoned him. He's a free man. A couple years out there, he got parole and then he's totally released. He helped get the medical marijuana here and all in the beginning. Me and him did petitions together and stuff when he got out. So when people say petitions don't work, yeah, because your name's not on it, your friend's name. Other than that, they work just fine.
Yeah. How many states have you been to, out of curiosity?
Florida be 39. I've been to 38.
That is, even beyond what you're doing here that I admire, that's just a heck of a life, isn't it?
Thank you, brother.
Well, I'll see you later.
All righty.
Hope you have a good time here back in Springfield. The police here don't give you any more trouble. Have a great day.
You too. Ugh. Hey, I'm sorry about that. But, that's what I not got to do, but what I do. People want to talk cannabis or whatever. And he said he shared it with a couple of his friends, so if it gets me a couple more signatures, right on. That's what it's about. Now let me come in here where I can see, because I can't see out in that bright ass sun. If there's any comments I need to. I knew there was going to be some comments, which is cool. Yeah, best clothing ever made. Thank you, Case Fitz. Yep. Hey, I like your way of thinking, Kay. Hells Angels affiliate. Here's the guy. Why do they want the Hells Angels after me? Oh my gosh. Hey, you and your Hells Angels guys, send all the Hells Angels by, and I got enough figurines that we can put one on each one of their bikes. Just send them on by. Pick up their little Jesus figurine. I needed that good laugh. Boy, them trolls are getting so scared what's coming. Oh, what's coming to them? Hey, Krusty, you see that stupid ass comment where they tagged me the Hell's Angels or something? This is the guy. For what? Yeah, I'm 420 Jim. What would the Hell's Angels want with me? Hopefully they go and get the person that made that stupid tag. Oh, that must be Scott Winslow Albert out there by Kokomo, Indiana. You know, the wannabe biker that don't even have a driver's license. He can't drive a car or a truck, let alone a motorcycle. He had to walk to that meeting, to the other, the first Tro Bryson. Yeah, he had to walk there from his home to the bar to meet him. See, I know all about it. And I'm like, well, why did he walk? He lost his license. He can't seem to pay his fines. Or he keeps driving on suspended license, and yeah. Oh gosh. So they got the Hells Angels after me now. Damn it. They had the plumbers and the Amish and who else after me yesterday? Oh shit. Oh gosh. Hell, they can all come by. I give them all a hug if they want, a handshake, a little figurine they can put on their bike. You know? I ain't done nothing to any one of them or their members. Because surely one of my trolls aren't stupid enough to be a Hell's Angels. Hell's Angels ain't crazy enough to have someone that stupid in their organization. You know what I mean? An angel wouldn't do the stupid shit they're doing. So I don't believe it for 1 second. Just like their little Walmart tags. Walmart's going to get a kick out of that. Hopefully when this all comes together, I hope the angels don't find out who really did it and want to return the favor saying hello. I hope they don't. No, I guess the horses run out of grain or something. I know what it is. They're hoping the FBI and stuff eventually goes over all this stuff and will declare them mentally ill. Oh, goodness. Man, I wish there was a direct number to loss prevention, asset, whatever, for Walmart. And they don't have one. Not that I can find. They keep bullshitting you. You can talk to the legal department. But as soon as you answer the question of why you call, you know that, it throws you right back to customer service. They will not talk to you in that legal department. Excuse my French. The legal department. They will not talk to you. Nope. And I got the recordings of that. They just keep flipping you back. Welcome to Walmart's customer service. So, anybody know how I can get a hold of their loss protection, home office, whatever, you know, that division? Hit me up. Let me know. Man, I hate to drive that far just for nothing. Because then I got to drive back. Well, probably be here a couple more hours, then go find the, I think it's Aldi's grocery store. I'll find one somewhere, but I think there's an Aldi's, however you pronounce it, a couple blocks down from where that Walmart was. Anyhow, go get some groceries. And find a place to set up for the rest of the evening. And take off in the morning. Especially if I don't get a phone call. No, everywhere I go, I stop and try and get people to sign the petition, whether I just come out or whether I'm going home. It's all about the petition, not me. It's about the petition. Oh, it's not almost impossible. It is impossible. It's impossible to talk to any of them idiots down there. I did send a email to the CEO of Walmart. I sent one before the other day when I got a call back on the first store. Not saying that had anything to do with it, because I asked to have a call other than a manager. And of course it was this stupid store manager calling. I've talked to both stores managers. That's like hitting the wall. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to resolve it. Go away is all they care about. I know the home office is different, but I guess it is what it is. 16th ain't that far away. I mean, what, we got a month? I don't know what you mean, market manager. Who's the market manager? How did I do that? See, I thought it was loss prevention I talked to in Wichita. I don't know what department it is. And how I talked to them last time and got a hold of them last time, I don't know. If I did, I would. Frankie, you of all people know I'm begging to talk to Walmart without having to drive there. I don't have the money to waste, you know? The vinyl to put in the window and to go there and just, you know? Yeah, I have no idea how to get a hold of a market manager. If you can send me a link in Messenger or something, how I get a hold of a market manager or something, because customer service won't let you talk to no one. Hell, it's hard to talk to a supervisor now. It's just plain bullshit. And I gave them the reference number when I called this morning, and they said, well, but that don't have nothing to do with our department. And I'm like, no, it has to do with ethics. And they ended up hanging up on me. That's good ethics, isn't it? In Walmart. Oh, I know they're told to refer to their legal counsel. But see, legal counsel, they getting paid whether they go in court or not. Walmart, pays them so many millions of dollars a year that, they have them. That's what they're for. So whether my case goes to court or not or whatnot, the lawyer part, it don't matter. That's Walmart making their lawyers earn their money. But bringing in 5 employees 2 different times and whatnot, I mean, that's chump change to them, but Yeah, I got to thinking about the lawyer part. They don't care. They have lawyers that's all they do. And so if they want to go in court and make themselves look like fools and idiots, go right ahead. Me, if I was the lawyer, I'd get a hold of me and say, what kind of evidence do you have that your trespass was lifted? Look at it and say, holy crap, can we not, take this to court? Can we settle on this? I think that video alone of me going back to the next door is proof enough that they fooled me that my trespass was lifted. Like a friend said, what was it, just a 24-hour pass? To really seal the deal and screw me over? And they're not above doing screwy things. Look what they did at the Walmart that I filed the first lawsuit on the 4th about. They told me I could stay until dark, and the next thing you know, I'm being thrown off the property and harassed by a really bad Springfield cop. Discriminated against, made fun of, showed off, in their parking lot and all, put on display. I don't like that. Especially when cops come and they're still standing there with asset and whatnot and security and you have to drive off. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like when I'm parked on the street or at a parking lot that I have permission to be, filming the cops and shit have to drive off. That's what I like. Because I do everything legal. And Walmart made me do something that they're calling is illegal. I didn't do it. They made me do it by leading me into a false sense of hood that I could come to the stores. I guess they gave me a 24-hour pass because I damn sure come back the very next day to the same damn store, made fun of them in my pot suit, said hello to them, refused to show a receipt when I come out the door. Now, if that don't prove it I wasn't trespassing, I don't know what the hell would. The tape with the lady herself saying that they removed the trespass. See if we can find that. I think the video alone does it. Well, that could be, Frankie. If you can find me the market manager that is this area, the Springfield area or something, I'd love to call them today and try and talk to them. I would love to, but I don't know how to get a hold of none of them. And if you call that stupid Walmart, well, we'll pass your message in be 3 to 5 business days. They will get in touch with you. No, 3 to 5 no, tomorrow morning. Should have been this morning, but I'm not in a hurry. I hope like hell I don't have to drive all the way back to Wichita, Kansas and file suit there. Do I know anybody personally in what town? This town? Not really. Not really. Not like I know you or Tom or anybody like that. Why? What's up? Why couldn't someone call the store and ask them who their market manager is and how to get a hold of them? Or maybe I can go on Google and look for market manager for store number such and such. See, I didn't know they had a picture of the market manager. I just thought they had the head manager. Is that who you're talking about? Like on the receipt. On the receipt of the one store, it says Jeff is the manager. And Jeff is the manager, correct? Or the market manager is ahead of them, or what are you talking about? I'm the same guy from earlier. Earlier what? Oh, okay. I was wondering, because I'm out here meeting people all day. I didn't know if you were saying that I met you just a little bit, here, or like I say, I'm meeting people all day. Market manager. I'll have to look that up. I didn't think there was a difference or nothing. Thank you, Frankie. That might make all the difference in the world of trying to get a hold of someone. And like last time, I dare them to say that I didn't try my absolute best to contact them before I went to Bentonville. Good for you. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? I've got lots of friends. Well, it's about another live in the dust. I don't play nothing. I have no idea what that is. No, I don't play nothing. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. That's what I play. It's called a petition. It needs to be federally legal for everybody. And it's called a petition. And you can screenshot that right there and it'll take you to it. Or you go to 420jim, that's 420jim.com, sign the petition. No. Why don't you want me to give a shout out to you? Hey everybody, there's somebody that wants to be noticed. Please notice that person that wants to be noticed, okay? How's that? You don't care about the cannabis prisoners and stuff like that. You want me to shout out to you. There you go. I'm glad I could make your day. Oh, about choked up on that one. I'm glad somebody could have made your day. That's all I did. Shout out that person. They want to be recognized. Shout out to them. There's no more ridiculous than people ask me, how old are you? What do you have to eat? Stuff like that. Oh, L, he's not into the movement or nothing. He just wants to keep asking me what I eat. I asked him a couple of questions the other day. He just ignored them. He don't think I know, but I know. Oh, goodness. I thought I would have got a few more people during lunch. But they are all up there in the courthouse busy. I don't know if there's places around here they eat. What was the last fish I caught? Oh my gosh. Oh, catfish. That was easy. A little catfish in Graham, Texas. I was at the people's place that ripped me off real bad. Awesome Possum Band Works and Recreation in Graham, Texas. There's a new owner there now, which I respect her. And I'm not going to say nothing bad about her or her property. I hope she turns it around. But if it goes back to the old owner, or if he's out there or any of his people, stay the hell away from there. Phil and Leslie Causey. Yeah, if any of them are the liars that went to court to testify, get the hell away from there. Don't go there. Because especially the tenants, they will lie for the owner of the property so they can stay there. It happened to me. No shit. It happened to me. And then people are like, well, they're handicapped. Well, so what? They don't have to go in court and lie. You know, if you really respect that person, don't put them in the position to lie like Phil did. My only problem is there's a liar living out there. Couple of them, and what they did to me they could do to anybody else that goes out there. But hopefully she gets that all straightened out and everything. But they had a little pond there, and I caught a little gold catfish. They call them yellow catfish. Yeah, I caught a little yellow catfish. The only thing bad about it is I treated them people like family. They bullshitted me and treated me like I was part family, and then they turned around and stabbed me in the damn back. Used me, took all that money, and then stabbed me in the back. Even the one I helped the most, Leslie Causey, her husband, no one would bail her out of jail. She had to go to work and everything. They tried to lie and say it was over alcohol, but it wasn't. It was over less than 2 grams of pot. Hell yeah, I went and gave the money to bail her out. And that was it. Unplugged my electric, come up with the stupid stories that I was sexually harassing Monica Brown, one of the liars that used to live there. Yeah, bad people in place. Yeah, but see, the good Lord got me right out of that. He did. He made all that happen. When they unplugged that plug, I went down and was sitting on the square, like I am here in front of the courthouse. And I went there that morning. You know, I was telling everybody what happened and asked them to sign the petition, and because everybody knew I was living there in Graham. That was going to be my home and all. I was supposed to be going that day to go buy a zero turn that I was buying for the property. See, he kept me from signing them papers and all. Anyhow, he unplugged. I get thrown out, so I end up staying there at the city hall like I did before in front of the courthouse on the square. And when I left there that evening, I went down and parked at Walmart. And a guy with a couple crosses, big crosses in the back of his truck, pulls up. And he said, "Man, I had to come talk to you." And I'm like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, you changed one of the more stubborn men's minds that I've ever known. And I just wanted to talk to you, you know." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. What are you talking about, you know?" And he says, "Well, last time you was here," which I don't know if it's the year before or there's a year I didn't go. I don't know. But my previous stop there, because I stopped there 3 or 4 times, 4 or 5 times. Someone seen me there, didn't know nothing about me, whatever, hated me being there and everything, evidently. And he went to his Bible meeting and talked to the preacher, whatever you want to call it, about it. And he told him, "Hey, you know, that's his right. If you want to, set up behind him against drugs and stuff, you know, but he has all the rights to be on the square and stuff just like that, you know." And I never knew nothing about that until I was sitting on the square, and boom, he come to Walmart and he was telling me that. And I'm like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, but here's the thing. The guy came by today." Oh, right on, man, right on, thank you. The guy came by, he said the guy came to service just a couple hours earlier before he come to find me. And instead he blew him away. He said that the guy stopped, talked to me, actually thought I was a pretty good guy and everything and whatnot, and changed his whole mind. So that was pretty damn cool. Anyhow, he paid for a week's camping down at Graham Lake. This is all when I had my eye surgery being done and all. Then I paid another 30 days after that. But that's where I got baptized. And the guy that I changed his mind and all, he was at my baptism and told that story. He told that same exact story, how he wanted me out of his town when he first came. Didn't even know me or nothing, but he didn't want me in my vehicle in his town. He's part of the city council there. But he didn't say nothing, do nothing wrong. He took it to his preacher and told him about it. And the preacher told him to leave me alone, and they did. Then he finally talked to me this last year and whatnot. Ended up paying for my spot a week at the lake, well, about 10 days at the lake and all. And coming to my baptism and telling everybody about how he misjudged me. So, I have a lot of good memories out there too. Maybe not the people and necessarily Awesome Possum, but other people in Graham, Texas. You know, there's a lot of good folk in Graham, Texas, a whole lot. And I'm not going to let the causes ruin my impression of a good town. Oh, there's one other guy, I don't know his name, he keeps hiding it. I think I found out his first name was James, but Causy's boy toy. $319 verified signatures. Woohoo! We'll be up to 350 before long. As soon as I get in these illegal states, that's why I might as well just go over here and drive on over to Arkansas. It's not illegal. I mean, they have medical, but a lot of people will probably come, you know, to sign, see, whatever, And yeah, I know it's going to start picking up. I'm happy the way, who knows, maybe Walmart will give me some advertisement. Oh, guess who I answered a video today on? Lieutenant Dan on TikTok. Yeah, I sure did. I forgot about that. And Lieutenant Dan did something, and I forget what, but I answered back one of his videos on TikTok, and then he answered me back in a message and whatnot. I don't think it's a real Lieutenant Dan, but that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Will. I'll when I go back, I'll send you the link to it or screenshot, whatever. Yeah. I think it's his real account. I can't swear to it or whatever. But he did something that I had to make a comment to. I can't think of what it was. But it was one of the stupid ones. And I reminded him, how ungrateful he is, bitching about 2 jars of peanut butter or shit like that. People helping him, and here I spent 10 years out here doing this, and he wants to cry. That man's capable of doing anything he wants. I told him in Messenger to buy a Bosom chair that with his upper arms he can get up and down that mask all he wants. Quit saying that he can't do it. If anybody could do it, it could be him. You don't use your legs in a Bosom chair. Oh, you saw it, Frankie? Oh, hey, I'd be all for meeting Luke. I would be all for meeting him. I really would. He likes pot. He likes guys. I would like to meet Lieutenant Dan. I'm not going to go out my way to go down to Fort Myers or nothing to see him. I don't think he's going to go out of his way to come up to Sarasota, Florida to meet me. You never know, but I doubt it. Get a hold of him, tell him start coming. No, I've got nothing against the guy or nothing, but come on now. I forget what it was. Frankie, what was it about? What did he say that I would have commented about? He don't have much publicity or clout no more. But I am coming up in the ranks of, I've got one answer that's got over 500 views and 50 likes. Or they sent me a thing saying, wow, your comment has over 500 views and 50 likes. And I think that was about the Bible. If I'm not mistaken, that was about I call the lady a fake Christian. Kind of, sort of. Ladies driving around the neighborhood talking about, see that? That used to be a weed store. Yeah, our organization took that down. Blah, 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 blah. Wrong thing for me to come across. Especially you're going to be a Christian lady and talk about your church. Lady. So I made a little video answer about how it's a God-given herb, and yeah. And that one's starting to get a little bit of traction. Just a little bit. But if JC, if he starts interacting with me and whatnot, and I can interact with him, that'd be good. It would be good. Me personally, I don't want the publicity. I want the petition. But unfortunately, I am the petition, basically. So I have to take the publicity. Man, I'd love to just sit back in the shadows. But you can't. People won't just walk up and say, oh, wow, it's important to scan this and, and do the thing. Someone has to actually be here. No, I'm not here selling weed and stuff. How about signing a petition? You know what I mean? I was surprised he made a comment back to me. He didn't, but I was surprised he commented back to me. He didn't, and I put the part about the bosom chair in Messenger instead of on his page because I don't want to make, look bad or anything like that. He didn't write back or nothing on that one. Hopefully he looks into it. They're not that expensive. It's like a swing set chair. You clip it onto a rope that pulls your cells up. Yeah. Pull yourself up the mast all the way to the top, just like any other sailboat owner does or hires someone to do. It don't take legs. I didn't like doing it because I don't like heights. But you give me enough money, I'll sit in the bosun chair and hoist myself up. And I think every sailboat should have a bosun's chair on it anyway. You never know when a mast, a light, or something's going to foul. And it don't take up much room or anything. It's just something you should have on there, like life vests, flares, fire extinguishers. Have a damn bosun's chair. If you got a mast, have a bosun's chair. Unless you like the older ships that had the rope ladders up. But that's why they had ladders and stuff all the way up, even in the back days. So you can get up to the top when you need to. I remember when he had a rope ladder, he was saying how he was going to try and rig that and use it. I laughed my ass off. Bad enough to try and walk a rope ladder with 2 feet, but I would have paid to see him trying to climb that ladder with 1. When a simple bosun's chair would work. You see who slipped into the family right now, huh? This one kind of snuck into the family right now. See, I'm the only one that hadn't found a home. Huh. Yeah, I'm the only one that ain't found a home. Yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Yeah. Don't feel bad. Yeah. Don't feel bad, buddies. He says, they're all gone but me. I should have been the first. Hey, can you speak? Can you speak? You're not going to speak? He's being shy. Can you speak? Can you speak? Are you half asleep? He thinks I'm going to put him back in the box. He don't know he's got freedom pretty much. Can you speak? Usually he's the one you can't shut up. Oh, he winked at you? Oh, watch. They'll be making a video that my dog was trying to signal for help. He winked at us. Ah, goodness. Hey. Hey. Can you speak? Can you speak? Can you speak? Hey, can you speak? Tell me. Come on, tell me, speak. Speak. Good boy, you almost did it. Speak. Speak. Good boy. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. They don't like me. They don't like me at all. My little babies. Right on. Yeah, he got his daddy's legs. His daddy was, a long-legged poodle. He definitely got daddy's legs. She don't. She got more mama in her. Her fur, her eyes, her leg. Yeah. Hey. Hey, where'd you go? Can you speak? Come here. Can you speak? Come on, speak. Show off. Come here. Come here. Speak. Go there, speak. Good boy. Good boy. You know how to speak, huh? Not bad for 10-week-old puppies. Not bad for 10-week-old puppies. Well, I had attention from people going to court this morning. It don't look like I'm going to get much attention this afternoon. I think I'll take an hour or so nap, and by the time I put my flags down, take my posters off and stuff, a couple hours will pass by maybe, and I'll go to Aldi's or whatever. There's my little fluffy butt. There's my little fluffy butt button. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's my pretty little girl. Here's my pretty little girl. Yeah. Oh, you're a pretty girl. Huh? With your white paw? With your little white paw? Huh? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, if I hear from Walmart, of course, I'll update everybody at 7 o'clock. If I hear before, my 420 Live on Facebook, I'll put it there. I'm not holding my breath on it. Not at all. Oh, goodness sakes. But I may call and see if I can find out who the market manager are at both them stores. Now, should the market manager be the same at both stores? Is that like a regional manager? Or do they just take care of one store? Or do they take care of a couple stores? What is a market manager? Please. Definition of market manager, please. Or did you already go? Oh. Ah. Okay. Be funny if he's in charge of both of them. But if not, he can get a hold of another market manager. Well, I appreciate the tip. I'll try that.
Hi, babies. Oh, you babies. Hi, baby.
My little cuddle buddy. My little cuddle buddy. She's my little cuddle buddy. Ah, she's my little cuddle buddy. Right on. Right on. Well, let me get out of here and see if I can figure out who that person is. My friends, catch me on Facebook at 4:20 and right back here on YouTube at 7 p.m. tonight. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.